Alright, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Ultimatum League. It's the second day. It's the unofficial league start day because the first day really didn't go that well. We lost so much progress, and after around 3 hours of streaming, I gave up because I only managed to get like 1 hour of gaming done. So I just logged back in. Again, you know, it's 3:30. I don't think I have maybe 3 hours to play. Let's try and push as hard as we can. Emnix, did you see the video I sent you and Hoku? I watched like the first 10 seconds, but I was on stream and I wasn't sure what I was watching. Hold on, let me see. What is this? I don't understand it. I'll watch it with maybe with some volume afterwards. Insane, hello, how's it going? Hope you guys have been able to log in, get a little bit of gaming in, and hopefully I hear the servers are a lot better today. Want 2 quick silvers? I have 2 extra. I think I can manage with just 1 for now. It's probably fine. If anything, I can go and do the quest in the den, and that'll give me another quicksilver. I think I'm fine with just 1 though. I have 1 already. Staff, no thanks. But yeah, we're kind of playing catch up today because, you know, we lost a lot of time. Not that it matters too much for me, you know, like it doesn't upset me when I fall behind. I know for some people, you know, the hype of the league start means a lot, but to me, I'm like, you know what? Today's my league start day instead. It's fine. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, I mean, as a result, I end up falling behind a little bit. Ooh, let's take that. Some movement speed boots, that's kind of nice. And I think I will take the rewards. As disappointing as it is. I'm also a slow player anyways. I leave no quest undone as I go. Just now, Act 3. Yeah, I think I'm pretty slow in general. But I guess I'll try to play a little bit faster. You know, I mean, my definition of faster is to be fair, not that fast. But I'll try and see if I can push it a little bit just so that, you know, especially since right now our weapons and our damage, it's pretty good. I bet I could push it a little. I see no reason why you can't just sort of basically just run through all the zones, and then when it's time to do an ultimatum, that's when you get your EXP. Because you get quite a few waves. Obviously, when you get big packs like this, it's worth killing. But otherwise, you know, in terms of like just being efficient with your EXP and clearing, kill the blue packs. Otherwise, you skip. Right? That's the general rule of thumb here. If you're racing, I think the optics are a little bit quite different actually, because, you know, a lot of time you want to be under leveled. In fact, I'm like 5 levels over leveled, and that's not because I was over leveling. I think that's a direct consequence of just getting DC'd over and over. So actually, now that I think about it, it might be a good idea to just run straight, you know, from quest to quest, because we're so freaking over leveled. I drank a shitload of coffee to play this game last night, but I couldn't get into the game, kept getting kicked. Yeah, I know. Yesterday was just super rough. I gave up after 3 hours, and today is basically my first time logging on. So I'm gonna try and play a bit right now and do my best. How's it going, Game Top? I hope you're having a good day. Hopefully you managed to get some gaming done. It seems that they've buffed the database. You know, raid boss down, Poggies. What are you building? I am gonna be playing a Ground Slam Deadeye. I want to use the Rupturing node, and when I saw that they buffed Vol Ground Slam, I'm like, hey, I want to use that skill. That seems like fun. Originally I was gonna try and play some kind of melee bleed with Deadeye, and when I saw Ground Slam, I'm like, perfect. I guess I'll try using that skill. Yeah, before I saw the skills, though, I was really hoping that the new physical damage over time nodes would be like affected by bleed stuff. Specifically, I wanted to play Rupturing on the Deadeye. So Rupturing is an Ascendancy node that makes it so that bleed happens 25% faster, and they also take 25% more damage from bleed. And I thought that was a really cool node. I wanted to try it out. So I was really hoping that, you know, stuff like Reap. I was thinking like a Reap, Bleed, Deadeye. But I don't think that's gonna happen anymore because obviously it's physical damage over time, not actual bleeding. So those things probably don't stack. So I'm gonna try Ground Slam. Ground Slam, you get what was it? Vol Ground Slam, you get 400% increased damage or base attack when you hit. So I'm hoping with that you can stack like a really big bleed. And then in combination with like 3 stacks of Rupture, I don't know, maybe it'll kill really fast. Who knows? So bleed is physical damage over time. Bleed is physical damage over time, but physical damage over time is not bleed. So these new skills, Exam Grenade, Reap, is there another one? Anyway, so those skills, unfortunately, they're only physical damage over time, and they don't count as bleeding. I would have loved it if it counted as bleeding. Hey Christoph, how's it going? Hope you're enjoying the league so far. Or the little bit of the league that we managed to experience. Hasn't been too much, but... So yeah, we're gonna build this like a ranger. I think leveling wise, we have to start with something like a steel skill. Just because... Oh, I don't have a red slot, the heck? Just because as a ranger you don't have access to that much strength. Like how much strength do I have? 69? Wow, I'm never gonna upgrade that actually. That's it. That's how much strength we have now. But as a result, you know, we kind of want like say we play Ground Slam, it's gonna require a lot more strength. So you know, like that's why I decided to play a steel skill first, just so that, because that only requires a lot more dex. But hopefully we'll be able to switch over. Did I kill Creighton yet? You have killed Creighton and Alira. Okay, so let's just go down this way, get the last trial.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Just starting, only played half an hour yesterday. Same here. I literally logged on. I was streaming for like 3.5 hours, but only got 1 hour gameplay at the end of the day, and it was quite frustrating. And I know some people managed to get more gameplay in, but like Alan, for example, he played all night, and but he only got maybe like, what level is he right now? Level. Is he on? Oh, he's off. He's offline now. But I think it was only like level 30 something. So basically, like I gave up. I'm like, it's not worth my time to just try and disconnect and play, disconnect and play. That's no fun. So hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit more in today.
I sincerely hope you plan to last longer than 2 rounds.
12% wither. What the heck is that? So yeah, so the plan is, I'm not sure when I switch. Oh, so, okay, Ground Slam is 155 strength max level. So I can probably switch over to Ground Slam relatively soon, I would imagine. Technically, I feel like I still do more damage right now with Splitting Steel, but actually, you know what? Let me give it a try. So here's Ground Slam. Melee, physical damage. Okay, so with splitting steel, we're doing 331 DPS. With ground slam, can you even ground slam with access? You can. We're doing 310. You know, that's close enough where I'm gonna go ahead and say let's switch over to ground slam, give it a try. I really like ground slam. It's one of those OG skills, and they've managed to make it look really cool over time. You know, before it looked kind of a little underwhelming, and then they buffed the effects, and now it actually looks really cool. The attack's a little slow, admittedly. I think we would get much faster clear with splitting steel. You know? Ooh, quite a bit of resistances. I wouldn't mind that. Let's try this Restless Ground. I haven't tried this one yet. So what I would actually much prefer to have is to find like a Vol side area, so I can get a Vol ground slam. 15% move speeds. I want that. Using a flask hinders you. That sounds terrible. Skulls will appear that spit fire if you remain near them. I don't like that either. Okay, fine. Hinder. I'll just be super slow. It's fine. Who needs to move when you can dash, right? Ow.
I'm not up to that just yet.
In essence, I think we're gonna go ahead and take the rewards. They're starting to get a little rough. So the belt is actually good for resistance. So like I said, you know, the ultimatums are actually really good for trying to just get like upgrades on your gear. Like 15% movement speed. We got a little bit more movement speed. We got some life. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm sad on the rework of Thunder. I haven't used Thunder since the rework. I heard it got a little bit kind of bad. So I was like, you know what? Oh, over there's. I was looking for the lab trial. I got distracted while talking. There we go. But yeah, I haven't used Thunder in a while, so I did hear that it got nerfed, but I haven't actually tested it out myself. So I'm not sure how good or bad it is at this point. I don't know why I didn't try it out. I guess there's so many skills in the game, you know, you always have so many options. I think I could have tried Thunder Bleed, but I was thinking something like Sweep. Okay, so now this is done.
What do you want? Travel far.
What troubles you bring now?
Return.
Okay, let's kill Oak.
Must.
Right? Yeah. This is a lot of damage, actually. Once I combine it with something like Bleed, I think it'll actually be quite strong. Okay, so the build, I don't think actually sort of like we're playing a scuffed ranger right now, right? It's not a melee character. There's nothing on the ranger that really gives you any melee benefits. So I think leveling in the first 3 to 4 acts will be a little challenging, in the sense that nothing you get will be a giant like boost in power, probably. But I feel like once you get stuff like Tailwind, Rupture, I actually don't know whether I should get Tailwind first or Rupture. I'm assuming Rupture. Movement speed, attack speed, and all that stuff, that has to be better than just straight damage, especially when you're trying to progress. You know, early on in the first 10 acts, you really do just want a lot of movement speed, and attack speed actually makes your attacks feel pretty good
Feed the worms.
Oh, one sec. My wife is calling. Hold on, hold on.
I'm not up to that just yet.
What?
Travel far.
Fare you well. Keep your wits about you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was muted. Like, okay. I was in upstairs in the backyard. Thanks for reminding me, by the way. My wife called me. She was like, "Hey, check out this big ball of fur on our tree." Pretty sure it was a raccoon. It was up on a tree, and I'm pretty sure it was sleeping. All we saw was like this giant, like soccer-sized ball of fur. This brown thing. And then my wife went outside to take a look, and she was like, "All right, you guys stick around and be protection in case it attacks." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it." But it was sleeping, so it never woke up. She like kind of walked around the tree, did a circle, tried to see if she could, see its face, and I don't know. He never looked up. He kept sleeping. He didn't have a care in the world. Oh, Discord. Hey, man.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Just glad that I could be playing, Raid boss down. Okay, so I do want to do these side areas. Hopefully find a Vol Ground Slam. That's sort of what I'm looking for here. Obviously don't need to kill everything.
Do you
I mean,
know
we're
why?
so freaking overleveled anyways. Sorry, what was that?
I keep hearing you out of my speaker rather than my headset. Is that a Discord
That's a
thing?
Discord thing.
Ah, fuck. Did you play it all yesterday? After?
No, I decided it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Voice and video.
Vol Ground Slam, perfect. Wow, I actually got 2 of them. Okay. So now,
There it is.
so I hear Vol Ground Slam got buffed big time. So I kind of want to try it out.
Are you done using the steel skill?
I think so, yeah.
How do you have the strength for it? I don't have any strength. I can't even like level up my red gens. How do you use
I
stuff?
allocated some strength on my tree.
Okay.
I guess that's a big thing. I mean, some of my gear has some strength on it. But, maybe you get like a Amber Amulet. I didn't do that yet, but I think I will.
That feels suboptimal.
Leveling is suboptimal.
That is true. That is very true.
All right. What does Vol Ground Slam look like anyways? I don't even remember. Is it a big AoE? Hold on. What? That's what it looks like? I thought it would be like this giant wave that goes across. Okay, it's like a circle in front of me. big AoE. That's actually really cool. And you get so many. You get 4 hits with Vol Ground Slam. Dude, this is actually like a super cool skill. So you just use it on bosses, and then everyone else, you just use normal Ground Slam. You charge up the souls, and then later on in the game, you use like a War Cry. So that's the I think that's gonna be the plan. We use a War Cry and exert our attacks, and then like what Seismic Cry makes it so the next 4 attacks like are exerted and deal like more damage or something. And then we just go Vol Ground Slam, and everything dies. That's gonna be the plan. And then we do Crimson Dance, we add some bleed, add rupturing, and hopefully, you know, we got ourselves like a decent build. Now, there's hopefully is the key word here. You can exert it, exactly. We're gonna try to exert it as well. So that's why I wanted to try a slam skill. I wanted to use War Cry. And now it's a little bit scuffed in a way, because typically when you use exerted skills, you want to hit like big and slow, but with a Deadeye you have Tailwind, so you're actually going to be hitting really fast. So we're going to get Crimson Dance, you know, to make use of that, and Rupturing as well. But the thing is, like, how does that mix with the Warcry stuff where, you know, maybe you want to go for more meaningful hits? We're going to go for two-handed weapons just so we can have big hits. But I wonder what attack speed is going to look like. I'm actually not sure. Berserker, Deadeye. Huh? Why?
Why did you end up using a Deadeye? Yeah.
Because Deadeye has that Rupturing node, and I want to play it, but I wanted to play Melee Bleed.
Okay. So basically you wanted to play Bleed, right?
I wanted to play Bleed.
So
I didn't want
Ground Slam rather than like Lacerate?
Because Vol Ground Slam got buffed, and it looks cool.
Okay.
And I've never played Vol Ground Slam before. I played Lacerate so many times, it's like, you know.
Have you?
Not till endgame. I never play it till endgame. Actually, no, I have like twice maybe. I don't know. It's. I already know it's a good skill. Basically, that's why. If I already know it's a good skill, what's the point of playing it? I feel like that's my problem in this game, you know? Like, most people look for, okay, what are the good skills? Like, all the Reddit threads, right? You play any new game, and you go to the forums, they're like, hey, what's the best class? What's the best skill? What should I play? And I'm like, okay, tell me what the good skills are, so I don't play them. I'm 85% going to reroll. Why, Game Top? What was your build again? You're doing like Bleed Bow, right? That's like... I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I don't have solo damage. Ah, I see. I think that's just a gearing thing, though. You know, as you get, it's day one. As you get more gear, I'm sure it'll get better.
Go for at least the third round.
I remember Bleed Bow had pretty good soul damage, but you just missing gear.
They nerfed
the 60% chance of doing 100% more damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not up to that just yet.
I mean, it did make a big difference, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Bleed Bow is strong end game. I agree. I still think it'll be strong. You just need to wait for the gear to catch up. Maybe it's not as strong, you know, while leveling, because your gear is always changing. And, well, your gear is scuffed while leveling, basically.
You wouldn't even have that mod most likely when you're leveling anyway.
Yeah, you
right?
just have a regular old bow, yeah.
Yeah.
The only gear is going to upgrade the soul damage is the unique helmet. Well, you know, if you can just get more damage on your bow, it's going to help a lot too. You can get physical damage over time multipliers on your gloves, you know, all of that stuff.
Yeah, but the storyline feels really bad when you don't have any
Yeah, like
damage.
leveling.
Oh my god.
But like, okay, that's true. If you don't have damage and you're leveling, it feels bad.
Remember last week when I had to get your help to kill Oak?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I had like 0 DPS.
You know what? So far, my damage is okay, so I'm happy.
So you're using Ground Slam right now?
Ground slam, yeah.
The steel skill right now feels like too many buttons to press.
It's 2 buttons.
Um, no, it's just right now I have like a manual curse,
Ah, I see.
whirling
Yeah.
blade, 2 buttons for the thing. And right now, Call of Steel is not instant, so like I always forget. You know,
Fair.
like then I'm like, why am I making no damage?
Actually, why am I doing no damage here? Things were looking pretty good before, but all of a sudden, CDPS.
Probably just changed over to the Ground Slam, right? You were using a Call skill.
No. Like, while I was going up the tempo using Ground Slam. I guess against bosses, it's still not great. Okay, well we got him anyways. It's not too bad.
Spread the word amongst your kind, Nightmare. You're not welcome in my world. That would only slow me down.
Oh shit.
So it looks like our clear damage is okay, but against like, you know, Vol, still missing a little bit. Yeah, against these guys, it's just fine. Ooh, double axe. We definitely need that. Oh, and it rolled very well too. Damage is gonna go up by a lot. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Here we go. Look at that. It's a lot. Okay, never mind. You know, that's a nice thing about leveling through the story, which is you might not have damage for a bit, and then you just pick up a single upgrade, and all of a sudden, you know, you get damage all over again. So, looks like damage is gonna be good for the next probably act. Looking pretty good. Don't do the ultimatum if you don't have good item at the start. You know, this might be a good time for us to challenge ourselves a little bit and just see where we stand with regards to ultimatum. Let's get ourselves killed. All right. So here's the plan. We're gonna do ultimatums as far as we can, and see how many waves we can do before it kills us. My defenses are not good. They are not good. I'm entirely reliant on flasks. I recognize that. So that is a bit of a problem. But, I mean, the damage it feels really good right now, right? Especially with this new weapon that we literally just picked up. If only I could find the ultimatum in this area. It's a completely different story. It was back here.
Go for at least
All
the
right.
3rd round this time.
Buffs expire 3 times faster on players. That's not a problem. Okay, we're gonna go again. You and your minions deal no damage for 2 seconds every 8 seconds. That kind of sucks, but sure.
I've heard that that's really bad.
Is it? I mean, I can imagine, you know, 25% of the time you just do no damage.
Exactly, that's 25% less multiply.
Actually, yeah, that's a... Why did I pick that one? That's kind of silly. Chaos Damage Cloud. That's a pretty easy one.
I think the seals in the ground thing are not bad.
This is actually... You know what? Ultimatum is an insane amount of EXP, though. Holy cow. Okay, large cloud of chaos damage. Just do more chaos dot. Okay, okay, it's starting to hurt. It's starting to hurt, but okay, we just buffed the freaking chaos damage clouds, and we just try and dodge that, I guess. All right, we're going all in.
When you pick, go like remain in the next one.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah, it stacks.
Stacks, eh?
Do I keep going? Awaken PoE doesn't work now. I don't know why, but a lot of people are saying that the app not working yet for this league. Probably because, if I had to guess... Ooh, I don't like this. Smaller arena? Ugh. This is gonna kill us. Probably because the trade API is all messed up this league. Because, the trade API is always messed up at the beginning. Which one do I do? Smaller arena seems terrible, especially with the poison clouds, but how much smaller are we talking here? I mean, it's early level. I don't even lose EXP for dying, so why not just try it out and see how far we can get? Okay, the smaller arena isn't that much smaller. It's not that bad. Okay, I will say, we have an insane amount of damage right now. For the level that we're at, we're doing pretty well. We actually managed to complete all the waves. That's sick. I thought I was sure I was just like, getting myself killed, but we also got like 2 levels from a single ultimatum.
You did 5 waves?
I think so, yeah.
That's sick. Is that an achievement?
I don't know. A bunch of achievements happened all at once, so maybe. Okay, so damage is very good right now. 5 waves easy. Yeah, it was actually quite easy. Good to know. Good to know. So defenses. Well, maybe we don't have any defense right now. I think a lot of what we have is just a whole bunch of offense, which is fine. Wait, let's take that Crest of Parandus. Let's not just leave it on the ground. It's useful. Are you going to use Call of Steel? No, I'm not. I'm actually gonna unequip it. So we're playing Bleed, so I don't want to spend any points on Impale unless there's an easy way to get Impales without any investment. Like, what's the point of going for Impale if we're playing Bleed, right? I told you all you need is the damage. Yeah, but later on you actually do need some defense. I've played the damage build, and I've tried to achieve everything but damage, and it feels bad in maps, unfortunately. Okay, so let's get a little bit more strength. Even though this is blue, the extra strength is going to help us level our gems, which is probably pretty important. More resistances? No, I need the links. Holy crap, I'm wearing a white helmet right now. Okay, so we're gonna replace that. Was my gear always this bad? Okay. Guys, we were severely undergeared. And I didn't notice because we kept DCing, so I couldn't, you know, I didn't have the luxury of worrying about my gear, but
Don't do anything I would.
wow, we were... That probably, like, we should probably go and get, like, a decent ring. Actually, no, a decent amulet, maybe. Our ring is actually looking okay now. Let's keep this faster attacks. We'll level it on the side. Hopefully, by the time we have a 4-link, we'll be able to use it. Let's keep this axe as, like, a leveling item. It served me well. I don't wanna lose it. And then let's make a flask tab.
Yes,
All right.
see you.
And then we'll level some Vol ground slams in the background. What if bleed impale? Yeah, hard to scale. They scale quite differently.
See you.
Bleed scales based off of physical damage as well as physical damage over time, whereas impale scales off of impale effect and physical damage. Now, if you there is a common ground, which is physical damage percent, but wait, is it physical damage percent? Alan, do you know if physical damage percent scales impale? It does, right?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure though.
But like physical damage percent, it's not a multiplier. So if you stack a bunch of increased physical damage, your bleed damage is gonna suffer because you lose so much multiplier. So you kind of want to focus on one thing.
Yeah, I think in general you don't want to do both at once.
Yeah, you probably don't want to do
damage. For bleed, you want like the dot over time and his damage over time, right?
Yeah, so if you want to focus more on like physical on hit damage, you focus on the impale aspect. But if you want to focus more on the damage over time bleed aspect, you do physical damage over time. And what I'm actually thinking is I take physical damage over time, and because I'm going to be attacking relatively fast through Tailwind, I'll probably take that the Corrupting Blood buff. And we're gonna inflict bleed as well as corrupting blood, and hopefully we can stack enough physical damage over time that the corrupting blood will just be like a nice benefit. I don't think that'll be like, you know, the main source of our damage. The main source of our damage is still gonna be bleed in combination with rupture, but since we're gonna be attacking so fast, we can probably stack like a bunch of corrupting blood relatively quickly on bosses and stuff, so it's probably going to help a lot with single target. Yeah, so with bleed you want to scale damage over time multipliers, whereas with impale you want to scale like damage percent. So there is a difference. Alright, so we're making good progress, it looks like.
I mean, impale just stacks fizz damage, isn't it?
Well, impale, you just kind of go fizz damage. You get like a really strong fizz, you know, sword or two-handed weapon.
Like a savior. I think a lot of impales go
Yeah,
savior.
that works too. And then yeah,
Savior
obviously,
and a good paradoxico or good PTBS.
yeah, you just attack a bunch. It's just on hit. $60 to $91. Now I just gotta get a little bit more percent chance to bleed. Okay, there's piety, but I want to find the trial first. Just over here. I think I learned my lesson. You know, what I used to do before is I skipped the trial in every zone. But I feel like doing the trial early on is probably a little bit more beneficial, just so I don't have to backtrack. You save a little bit more time. So I'm trying to look for the trial in every zone as I go. For those of you who don't know, the trials lead to your Ascendancy points, which is your subclass. There are 4 different Ascendancy or labs that you can do, and you need to unlock trials in order to do them. There are 3 trials in Act 1, 2 trials in Act 2, and 1 trial in Act 3. If you unlock all 6, that'll give you the normal lab, which will give you the first 2 points out of 8 of your Ascendancy. So I'm trying to unlock the first normal lab. The heck? Super lost. But yeah, I don't want to do any backtracking, so I'm gonna try and like do them early on. I think for people who like tend to race, I don't know if they skip them and come back, because the theory or the assumption is that, you know, when you come back and backtrack, even though you're backtracking, you have so much more move speed and so many more items that you can just kind of blast through these areas relatively quick. Whereas while you're progressing, you know, your move speed is kind of jank, and maybe you don't have damage and can't do the trials properly. I don't know. But I'm feeling pretty adequate with this character right now, so I don't mind just spending a minute or 2 looking for the trials. I think your build needs to do the Ascendancy as soon as you can. Oh. Yeah, I think so too. I think getting Tailwind or Rupture as soon as I can is probably a big deal. It's probably going to be Tailwind.
Provided you can do it without dying.
Provided I can do it without dying.
I die a lot in lab.
Well, if I die, it's going to be to Izaro, because the defenses are kind of... Defenses are a premium right now with this character. Oh yeah, I got a unique scythe. Ooh, is that the Reaper or the Reaper scythe? That thing looks super cool.
Huntress, you are beatific.
I hit the Vol City story map.
And that's
What?
why no one will miss you. This is how the real world is.
I think she's done, right? Okay, good. So for first Piety, you just gotta get her to half HP. Then you can call it a day. Takes it back to character selection. It looks like a scythe. It's an axe apparently. Yeah, there is no scythe base type, so it's considered an axe. But I think I know which item you're referring to. Okay, so we probably do want to level a mark. It's not going to be Assassin's Mark, so I guess it's Poacher's Mark. Poacher's Mark kind of makes sense, actually. Physical damage. And then we'll just use this against bosses.
Don't do anything I want. Bring me back something nice, huh?
I need to give you something.
Oh, the Screaming Eagle? Is that the one? Is that what you got? I thought you got the Reaper, the giant Reaper axe. Oh. Nice. Nice tabula, man. You're set. You're set for the rest of the game. And oh, I hate the story Vol City story map. Yeah, that area is super confusing, right? Where is the sewer? It's over here.
Can you be victorious twice in a row?
Can you be victorious twice in a row? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna try and rush through the areas. And if we're able to do Ultimatum, that means if like we're under leveled, we just friggin' try and like do as many Ultimatum waves as we can. And get our EXP that way. I have a cool unique. Oh, Ice Tome. I never knew how to use Ice Tome. I look at that item and I'm like, how do you use that? It's just, I guess it's just like a leveling item, right? I can't think of like a late game build with it.
Wow, still got disconnected.
Oh, everyone's disconnecting. What is going on?
See it.
Am I gonna
I
rip?
didn't fix the servers.
Oh god, no, there it goes. Everyone's gone. Everyone. What's a tabula? A tabula is a unique chest armor that gives you 6 links. It has no stats whatsoever. All it has is 6 links. But the benefit is that you can link a bunch of support gems, which is a crap load of damage.
I thought GGG fixed this.
So this may be a little overstated. I'm trying something from my own brain this time instead of following a build. Champion, Adrenaline, Low Life Staff, Crit, Spell, Fizz Dot. Holy cow, that's a mouthful. All the streams got disconnected too? Yeah, it like everyone on my friends list got disconnected, so I'm assuming that, you know, that was just like a big server fail. In fact, I'm surprised I'm not getting this thing right here. Back in queue. And I thought they fixed it. Everyone's coming back online. Oh god. Please like don't let this be like yesterday. I just want to play. I got 46 minutes. I managed to play 46 minutes so far. I'm still in the loading screen. Okay.
Wheels of Death.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes. Okay. I had actually forgotten to unpause my recording, but for those of you who didn't know, I was stuck in queue for a really long time. Okay, got my 4 link. Decent amount of damage. Herald of Ayash and some other stuff. Let's test ourselves against this ultimatum. So I quite liked having the chaos damage over time clouds. They seem pretty easy. So basically, I think when I feel like I'm underleveled, oh my god, this amulet is great. When I feel like I'm underleveled, I just do a bunch of ultimatums, and that's how I'll level up, I suppose. Okay, the ring is pretty whatever, but
inescapable.
okay, this is starting to get a little tough. Let's do this Restless Ground.
Night's madness strains away all hope.
This is actually like an insane amount of EXP. Oh, okay. Okay, that got a little rough. That's okay though, you know. I didn't do it for the items. I think I kind of wanted the amulet. Now I think about it, but whatever, it's fine. So now I can actually stack Crimson Dance because I have a decent chance to bleed. And let's see how that goes. I'm using dual claws, gonna do damage and life leech.
Second loss in a row?
Yeah, that's definitely like a viable thing to do. It's more about the skill than the weapon though, admittedly. Gotta find like a decent skill to use. But there are lots of options. Lots and lots of options. Damn it, almost got the challenge of winning with 6 ruin. Nice try.
I've never felt further from what I know and love.
I just used the skill that throws and bounces off enemies. Venom Gyre? That's a good one.
Will this be a
Volley and
second
LMP.
loss in a row?
So if you use too many of those increased projectile support gems, you're gonna lose a lot of damage. It helps with your clear, but your single target is gonna suffer because each one of those support gems gives like 30% less damage or something. Cobra Lash. Oh, okay.
Overwatch. Nice skill.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
I played a Cobra Lash with Binos before. I like the Binos.
Wasn't that like one of your first characters?
Yeah. I went to that after I decided I didn't like your Blade Flurry suggestion.
Actually, apparently, General's Cry Blade Flurry was super meta last league, from what I hear.
Really?
Yeah,
I think General's Cry was fairly meta in general. Look at that.
probably actually. They managed, they even like nerfed it now so that General Cry only channels for 0.6 seconds versus 1 second. That seems like a pretty big nerf. But the idea is you General Cry and then they like you get a bunch of copies of you and then they run in and cast Blade Flurry and then at the end of the duration the Blade Flurry blows up, right? Which seems like a super cool build. But now that it's 0.6 seconds, you have to somehow get full stacks in 0.6 seconds, so you need a stupid amount of attack speed. Okay, back to getting more HP. Bum, 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 bum.
One loss is nothing to be ashamed of.
This Trial Master's a dick. I forgot to use my mana pots. That's actually better than the worst case scenario, which is forgetting to use your life pots. I mean, if you forget to use your mana pots, you just run around like a headless chicken.
You may go.
You forget to use your health pot, though. You're not. Oh, you're not coming back. Oh, I heal. Oh, that's true. You leech. Oh my god, I forgot to pick up the soul fight. Like, died to the ultimatum and got super distracted. Okay, stuff still dropped. Just that I didn't get the rewards. Look at him, just dipping. He's had enough. He's tired of me. He only talks to winners. Holy cow, Vol Ground Slam just... It's nutty. It's so much damage. Do they all bleed too? Wow.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Don't have the colors.
Dude, I'm so excited to get my Ascendancies. I feel like it's gonna be so good.
Yeah, I just got my Ascendancy.
Which one did you pick
back.
first?
I picked the Gale Force one.
Tailwind?
Tailwind.
Yeah.
I was debating between that and Ricochet, but went with Tailwind.
Movement speed. It's king early on, especially.
Yeah. Although the chain is pretty nice too, you know. But I agree, movement speed is most key.
Why is Eternal Youth and Life Leech? Eternal Youth makes it so that your energy shield recharge applies to your life. This is a really, really weird node. So basically, the way energy shield works is, if you don't get hit for like a certain amount of time, you start recharging energy shield. I don't know how much. It's like 20% of your energy shield or something? Per second. Not 20%, that's insane actually. But you regen a whole bunch of energy shield per second. So like if you just avoid getting hit on energy shield, it'll like recharge after a while. But then you can't use Life Leech, which sucks. If you're gonna go dual claw, you should probably take a look at Ball Pact, which is down here. It makes it so that your recovery per second from Life Leech is doubled. But then you have no life regen. That's stupid. It's a super weird node. I feel like right now, I haven't really heard of any good builds that use it. I've seen like a meme build or two that have tried. You can probably get it to work with like the petrified blood stuff.
Hello.
Maybe? I'm actually not sure. I would have to think about it. So if I get Volpact, I can't use potions. No, if you get Volpact, you don't have life regeneration. So if you check your defensive stats and it says there's a life regeneration per second stat, you don't get that. Potions are considered life recovery, so that's not life regeneration. So potions will work. But sometimes not having life regen kind of sucks. Especially when you're dealing with like labyrinth traps or you know, degen ground, like burning ground, like poison ground. That like really sucks. Typically you just regen through it, but when you're on Veil Pack, you have to like hit something in order to get your life back.
I think most people will unspec out of that before doing lab, right?
No, I think people just do the lab and don't get hit by traps. You can unspec out of it. It's not a problem. Yeah.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Kind of a waste of a regret orb, but whatever. I guess it's worth it. Okay.
God gave this world to man, not to you, little girl.
Have you done those ultimatums where you have to stay in the circle?
Yeah. Wait, don't you always have to stay in the circle?
No, the smaller circles.
Yes. It's not that bad. I think if you stacked it a few times, it could get pretty bad, but
Stack it?
yeah, like if you did multiple ultimatums and made it smaller and smaller.
No. Like there are these stone circles that you have to conquer.
Oh, okay, I have no idea what you're talking about then. Okay, I have a new build ready to go. What are you playing, GameTop? That was a fast swap. Day 2?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Gladiator's Perseverance just because of the damage increase and life leech. Gladiator's Perseverance. I mean, if you're going dual claws, you probably have like a bunch of leech nodes over here, like this. Soul Raker. I'm assuming you're playing a shadow. You have like this. Oh no, that's dagger. And then you don't need that much because claws inherently have like a stupid amount of leech already. Elementalist Burning Arrow Golem. Wait, is it Elementalist or just Ellie? That sounds fun. I'm just trying to get all the leech and damage. You could. It'll work.
Will this be a second loss in a row?
I hate this guy so much. Will this be a second loss in a row? He taunts you, man. He makes you want to do this thing, but I don't want to do it. You can't make me. Is there mana gain per hit? There is. Certain claws have mana gain on hit. You can also get mana leech on the tree. Over here. Right here. Mind Drinker. I think. Is it mana leech or on kill? Yeah. 0.4% of attack damage leech this mana. Plenty of sources, actually. He's so rude he calls me out. Yeah, seriously. What's his problem? I don't think I'm gonna play this league. I'm gonna just wait for next league or for PoE 2. I mean, that's a fair take. If you don't like this league. PoE 2 won't be anytime soon though. I'm gonna just tell you, it's probably won't be for another year and a half, you know? I mean, the ultimatums are pretty fun. I like them. But definitely it's not too do you feel like there's too much of a difference this league from last one, Alan?
Me?
Yeah.
No, it's pretty similar.
It feels very similar, right?
You're in a circle, you gotta kill some stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Can't leave the
it's
circle.
not too many changes, I would say.
I guess the only thing difference is the gambling part of it. You know?
The
You
late
want
game
to keep
stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say the interesting stuff is the late game stuff, but for people who are new to the game, having to progress all 10 acts again, it doesn't feel very different. But when you win many times in a row, he is annoyed with you? Yeah, see, I've never won many times in a row with him, so I guess... Never seen him be annoyed at me.
Win back your pride, Jump.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Choking vapors seek the living.
Being kicked from playing servers down, it's killed all the drive I have to play the game right now. I completely understand. Did I accidentally enable the cold one? Oh no. Let's just take the reward and call it then.
Choice.
Honestly, I think I would have gone a lot harder this league if it wasn't for all the disconnects. You know? Like, in total, I have probably like 2 hours of, maybe 3 hours of total time played. Not even 2.5 hours in 2 days. You know, definitely, if it was any other league start, I would have probably pushed a little bit harder. But, you know, the way the league starts is kind of an indicator of how the rest of the league is gonna go. So I feel like, and I don't want to be overly dramatic, but we're probably gonna take it pretty easy this league. Unless something crazy happens. Maybe the end game gambling will be so fun that, you know, that's when we go hard. Tell you what, right now, I'm really enjoying this build. I miss Ground Slam. I haven't played in so long. I was ready to play 12 hours last night, but was only able to play like 5 minutes. No, I understand. I played for 3 hours, I logged on or streamed for like 3.5 hours or something, but I only managed to play for like an hour. I was extremely frustrated. And I'm like, you know what? Forget it. Like, if the game doesn't want me to play, I'm not gonna stay. I'm not obligated. So I called it, you know? But, you know, things are looking pretty good right now. So, I don't know if you'll get continuous game in, but ever since that last drop, you know, we haven't been dropped since. Knock on frickin' wood.
I have pursued a greater existence for us all. What have you ever done but serve yourself? Yeah. It's selfishness that slaughters.
Oof. Hey, did we always get Vol Souls from killing like unique enemies?
Any enemy, no?
Not any enemy. Like if something summoned skeletons, you won't get souls for it.
Like normal rare magic monsters.
Yeah, from those you get souls. But say you're fighting a boss. Like one of the issues that with Vol skills has always been like when you fight a boss, you can't recharge your Vol skills. So like Vol skills are only used for clearing, but now it seems like, you know, every time you
Excuse me.
oh, bless you. Every time you kill or you damage the boss, you get some souls back, which is kind of nice. You've always gotten souls from hitting unique enemies? I never noticed it before. Maybe because I actually like paid attention to the patch notes this time.
I thought you did, because I remember like I thought Val skills are usually used for like a big boost of damage for bosses like Val Righteous Fire.
Yeah, like one time because you save it up and then you use it, but like after you use it once, I was never able to use it again, you know, because it was hard to
Be well.
sustain.
Don't do anything I would. Don't do
Or more
anything
importantly, you couldn't get your souls back, but a chance to get some? Okay, good to know. But yeah, like when I was fighting Piety just now, I was getting souls back, and I managed to get like another ball ground slam.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Okay, looks like we're gonna be able to finish at least Act 3 today. Possibly even Act 4. I probably have another hour in me. Alright, let's get some acro and phase acro. Get some defenses now. The last trial should be over here, actually. Let's go get that.
This should be quick.
You know what? Let's do an ultimatum. What's our level? Level 32. Siphon charges. Let's give this a try.
Choking vapors seek the living.
I don't mind choking miasma. I actually think that's like one of the easier mods. Just chaos damage on the ground, as long as I don't get stunned, it's fine. A random wand. Sure.
Rare is the breath of living air.
Okay, they're getting a little tanky. They're getting a little tanky. Oh, but chaos orbs. I can't say no to that.
The vapors are inescapable.
How the heck did I fail the ultimatum?
Yeah, I had that one time too.
What? What just happened?
You walk out the circle.
I don't think so. Probably got the afflicted. They killed the altar. Wait, we were defending an altar too? Oh, okay.
So that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Clearly I wasn't reading. Was it in the description or gotta read the bottom? Okay. Damn it, there was 2 chaos orbs in there.
I'm not up to that just yet.
My chaos. My loots. Oh, look at all that quant gear. 34% more mirrors. 34% more of 0% is 0%. Read the bottom, read the curse before you pick. Got it. And reading definitely has never been my forte. Ones I've seen are survive, kill monsters, capture circles, and defend the altar. Okay. Gotcha.
I didn't read that either. Nobody plays ARPGs to read.
Yeah, I treat descriptions like how I treat the lore in this game. Basically, they're non-existent. Okay, well that was a failed ultimatum, but I don't consider that as a failed. We were doing pretty okay, I think. Although I do need to look at upgrading a weapon, I think. This one is starting to
Why do we insist on building mountains?
fall off a
Go
little.
and climb them.
It'll probably work just fine against Dominus and Aqueducts, but I'm considering doing the lab right after Dominus. Normally I do it during Act 4, but I feel like I really need it.
I did have the Dominus. It's a pretty big help. I'm just going faster.
Yeah, I feel like it'll help a lot. I have Earth Shatter, do you want it? No, I'm going Ground Slam, baby. We slam in the ground, SlammaJamma. You're falling off, I literally have no damage without my Aura Bot. Wake up your Aura Bot! Holy crap. No sleep allowed. It's league start. Today is the official league start. Oh, you just went to take a nap? See, when I hear the word, or when I read the word nap, I don't always assume like a quick nap, you know? Like sometimes when I take a nap, I'll
Few
nap
hours.
for like, yeah, 4 hours or something.
I'm not up to that just yet.
2 hours tops. That's what he said. I'm holding that. If 2 hours passes, I'm calling him. Poor dude.
Hardcore. Slave driver. Like Amazon, you know? You can't, you gotta pee in a bottle. You play with dreams.
Poor corrupted creature.
Hey. This way.
Do not worry, little beast. We are friends now. This one is captured. I now will take him easy. You will be a survivor, or you will be fooled.
Why do I have so many freaking life flasks? I don't even need it.
Single round challenger returns.
I don't have a utility flask to replace it with.
Yeah. I understand that pain.
I want like a granite or something, you know? Have you seen how broken Sniper's Mark is? Sniper's Mark is broken.
Why? I'm using it. Why?
What do you mean why? You get extra projectiles. And then in combination with Deadeye, you like it actually makes you pretty tanky.
Tanky? What does make you tanky?
Deadeye's Ascendancy. It's 40% more damage, and then when you have chain off walls, extra projectile can hit the wall and then chain to the boss. Oh, that is actually pretty sick. I didn't know about that part.
Maybe I should have gone Ricochet.
70% increase effect to 7 projectiles.
This woman's purpose.
Yeah.
Attempt to try the will of
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh, I failed. The ultimatum. How?
Just like me. You probably didn't read.
I actually thought I did read.
That's even worse. The heck is battle flow? I think that's a notable, right? Orb of Binding takes a white item, turns it into a rare item, and makes it 4-linked. It's really useful if you're, looking to get a 4-linked item. That's pretty good. You got it. Wait, did you get it early? What level are you? Level 22? Yeah, you got it so early. That's really good. I don't even have a 4-link yet.
Didn't I just give you a 4-link?
Never mind, I have a 4-link.
Waste of my contribution.
Oh god. Guys, this is why you should appreciate everything that you have. You know, sometimes you take things for granted. Still on a 4-link, I forget to get Tabula. Oh, that's unfortunate. You want it? No, just use it on whenever you need a 4-link. Find like a decent white item base, probably like a chest or a helmet or something, and then slap an Orb of Binding on it. Chest, glove, helmet, boots, any of those will work.
Some of us
Alrighty.
make our mistakes. Some of us don't. Try not to take it personally.
It's pretty simple. Does it have to be white? I believe so. Yeah, you just pick up a white item off the ground, or you buy a white item from the vendor. I think it turns into a 4-socket 4-link, something like that. It's been so long since I used Orb of Bindings. They only recently made it so that it can drop in like normal map or like normal zones. Before it only dropped in maps, which is so stupid because
It's useless.
it's useless. It's only useful while you're leveling. When you're like, you know, it's hard to get a random 4-link and anything will work. Or like, you know, everyone's limited on like rare items. Some people are still running around with magic items. But no, they made it drop so that you know, you only get it once you reach like level 70 or something. And by then nobody needs it because you're probably on like a 5-link.
That would only slow me down.
Ooh. Superior Shadow Axe. Prize in level 74 4-link gamer. Yeah, but you have a Tabula. You technically have 6 links. Still faster and stronger than you, and then wheelchaired by MF.
Ooh, got an Orb of Binding as we talk.
Oh.
Speak of the devil, maybe we should talk more about Tabula and I'll drop one.
Guess what, Emnix? What's going on? What's going on? $12K? Have mercy.
I'm watching you.
I don't even have a Vel Orb. I'm not. What am I worried about? I don't even have an orb.
What do you want?
Oh god.
You will be remembered.
I have 12K as well. All right, guys. Let's hold on 1 second. All right, let's.
What do you want?
What you don't want to use it now.
12K what?
Until next time.
Channel points.
What do you want?
Not while I'm so weak.
Yeah, his gear's too scuffed to use it.
Yeah, my gear, it's garbage. Why would you want to do this? You'd be crazy to vol something right now.
Unless they tell you to vol your gem.
What is it, Exile?
I have a vol ground slam. You can't even vol my gem. Don't worry, I'm holding on until you get that big item you can't replace.
May fear guide
I'm gonna get an item off stream and hide it. Oh, dude. My gear's at risk. My items. They're in extreme risk.
A million creatures lost, just so San can keep its privies flowing. I'm not up to that just yet.
Alright, I want to do the lab. Okay, fine, let's do this part first. I got it, Emnix, just let me know before you get it. Too many people have 12,000 channel points. Too many people have it. We're all saving for league start. Oh my god. Look, it wouldn't be a fun league start if we didn't scuff ourselves on purpose, right? I've accepted my fate. I'm scared for my life, but I guess I have accepted it. Alright, got him.
This land won't miss your kind, Vol.
Imagine Emnix getting a 6 link right now. You can't unless it's a tabula. That is true. Requires
You can't
level
get a
36.
6 link, non-tablet 6 link before maps?
Well, I'm level 34. I'm pretty sure 6 links drop at like level 50 something. 40 or 50? There's actually like a zone restriction or monster level restriction. You know, so you don't randomly get like a 6 link at Twilight Strand, you know? That's what Onigoroshi's for. And I suppose Tabulas. I level 50. Okay, yeah.
Bye. Act with care. Our hopes are with you.
What does a tabula look like? It looks like a white t-shirt, yeah, basically. You'll see lots of people wearing it, probably. Soon enough.
Yes.
Maybe people can't afford it just yet.
Take care.
But eventually you're gonna see a lot of people with white t-shirts in the base.
Yes?
Cool.
Be careful. Fate.
Alright, let's try and get the lab done. So that's Act 3. We're currently level 34. The lab is pretty high level, right? What level is the lab? Like 30, 32? 33? Maybe I should level a bit. like 1 or 2 ultimatums, maybe?
Oh, what the fuck?
Maybe we'll find like some decent gear as well, and then we'll do the
I'm
lab.
not up to that just yet.
Just in case. I don't want to do the lab for nothing. For a second, I thought I was playing Earthquake. Literally, I tried to slam and run. Alright, so I don't need to fight these... Or, I guess the pack size is decent here, but... Really, I'm looking for the ultimatum.
Not be hunted, Exile! This one is captured.
What is causing so much damage? I just died 3 times for like...
You are well prepared for the end.
This is a build check.
It's a fine capture.
Gear's not that good right now.
I don't know, that's not. Back to piety like 3 times.
To who?
Piety?
Oh, like Act 4 Piety?
Captured.
Yeah.
I know I will take it.
Where the heck is this ultimatum? The flip? Oh, there it is. It's a pretty small area.
This should be quick.
This ultimatum might be a little annoying. Okay.
Choking vapors seek the living.
Protect the altar. Oh, I see. Okay, so I don't actually care about completing this thing. I just want to fight them for the EXP. Protect the altar. Orb of Binding. I don't think I have enough damage to protect it. But sure.
Vapors are inescapable.
Okay, we managed to do it. Buffs expire 3 times faster on player. Okay.
Time is your enemy.
I'm not up to that just yet.
I
think this is where we... I kind of want to take the rewards. I kind of like the rewards that I have so far.
So be it. As disappointing as it is.
It's a decent amount of currency. Right one was easier in my opinion. Just kill them fast enough and they won't cause trouble. Should have done one more. Yeah, honestly, I don't mind. I'm doing it for the EXP, so if I do end up stretching too far, I don't mind, but it was all currency. You know, if it was like a bunch of items, then I really didn't care for them. But fusings are actually pretty important right now. 7 fusings. I'm gonna take that. Actually, yeah, the one where they get more attack speed should actually be pretty easy. Now that I think about it. Doesn't make them any stronger. Ow. Alright, there's the ultimatum. Let's build up some Vol Ground Slam charges. Alright, so we have 4 Vol Ground Slams. Those will be very useful. Why is... Oh my god, okay. This is the wrong way. It's just like one straight line. I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Normally there are branches to this. Oh my god, I have to check every leather belt? Yeah, you're gonna be getting a lot of unique leather belts. Headhunters, they're on the table.
No glory in making it only 4 rounds.
Defeat waves of enemies. Okay, that seems pretty easy.
Choking vapors seek the living.
Oh my god, that's not that easy. Why do they hurt so much?
Your potential remains unrealized.
Never mind. It's the worst. Emnix, how's it going? That hurt. That hurt a lot.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Got a Vol Orb. Nice. I'm gonna give it to you to vol your item. Oh, hold on now. You should keep. That's a valuable orb. You should keep it for yourself. You know. You don't want to give me that orb. How's your second league start this league? Today's technically the first day of league start. You know. Yesterday it didn't count. Actually, I blacked out. I actually don't remember anything that happened yesterday. So, yeah, today's league start. Are you going to farm Tabula? No, I'm just trying to farm some EXP because I want to do the lab after. I wanted to do a couple ultimatums, but I realized that this area is kind of big. Wait, I just need to survive? That seems a lot easier. Take 50% of mana cost as lightning damage. Okay.
Thoughts crackle with pain.
Survive monsters enrage after a time. Let's get some restless ground up in here. But I'm actually enjoying the league so far. I kind of like this ultimatum stuff. It's a good way to get EXPs. It's you know, pretty crazy. A lot of monsters are showing up. It's fun. Can't wait to see what it's like in maps. I'm probably going to be dying a lot if I had to guess. I just remembered that my favorite game is coming to VR. Can't wait. What game is that? BA farming go burr, 3 humilities already, and like 20 C from recipes. MFing is so nice. It's good money, that's for sure. Oh, this is spiced. Oh, this is extreme levels of spiced. Oh! We're gonna die, okay? We're gonna die, but how do I not die? Well, the way to not die is to take the rewards. What's in here? I don't even care about this. Oh, this Fright Mall is pretty nice. But no, we don't. We're here for EXP, okay? Let's just sit out here. Yeah. Yeah. Resident Evil 4. Oh, I have never actually played any of the Resident Evil games. Look, even though we died, I got my level. This still isn't more damage, huh? Okay, well, I guess this axe is just really good.
What do you need now?
One thing I probably do need is more resistance, actually.
What is it, Exile? May fear guide
Okay, that's probably enough EXP, right? I would say that's probably enough EXP. Let's try doing the lab now. What the fuck, Emnix? You're a boomer. All boomers should have at least played 2 of them. I'm scared. I rarely play like zombie games or. When I was a kid, I really didn't like playing that stuff. I never did it. And which is a shame because there's a lot of good, like, you know, like horror games, right? Like, I've never played Dead Space. Everyone kept saying how Dead Space is so good, right? Never played it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I never really, you know. I think the biggest offender would be BioShock. Maybe? I never finished BioShock. There was just too much shit happening. But yeah, Dead Space would probably be like a major offender as well that I never played, that I should have. Like, let's be fair here. Where's the unsub button? You know, I respect it. It's fair. You gotta stick by your guns. I never started BioShock or Dead Space. How do I get my 5 months back? You can't get 5 months back, but you can save your next 5 months. Save yourself. This cursed channel. Dead Space is good, and Dead Space 2 is supposedly good. Never played it because I'm scared. Yeah. Same here. I can't do it. My heart can't handle it. Oh, actually no. I know what's the biggest offender. I actually know what's the biggest offender. Out of all of these games. Half-Life. That's like
played Half-Life.
as boomer as it gets. I've never played Half-Life.
No, I used
No.
to play Half-Life.
Or I never finished Half-Life. I played a bit of it.
I never played Half-Life. You're not a boomer, dude. You're a millennial.
Oh.
By the way, you know that, right?
No.
Boomer is like
it's a meme. 30-year-old boomer.
Oh, it's Romney. People making memes should fucking get their dates right.
It's all the Zoomers. Blame them.
I know.
When the time comes to strike
Who started OK Boomer anyways?
without hesitation, an entity only as efficient as its
Telling us to get our generations right is such a boomer thing to say.
I know, right? Who likes facts? When you can just have a meme.
We don't need facts. All we need is Reddit.
inexhaustible.
I'm not up to that just yet.
No facts here, just need tabula? I would like a tabula.
Fuck off.
Sounds like you died, Alan.
I know.
In
All of a sudden-
a terrible way, too, it seems.
all of a sudden, not enough damage, and now a guy's killing me.
Oh, it's one of those. Got the ZTPS issue.
Shouldn't be. I don't know. Maybe I need to upgrade my weapon.
The heck? What is he playing? He's playing Shattering Steel Deadeye. A lot of Deadeyes this league. For whatever reason. What's the build I'm doing called? I'm assuming Frostblade Assassin damage. Damage build. I have no idea what you're doing, Potato. Ground meme. It's the minced pork build, baby. Everything gets turned into minced meat. Hit them with the tenderizer. What the heck? I find a hidden coffer in the lab and all I get is a wisdom scroll? Buffed indeed.
The pursuit of power can be a grotesque affair.
How do I get over there? All right.
An aspirant can afford
I'm not up to that just yet.
an emperor must keep those promises.
Here we go. This is the last one, right? Yeah.
You are
All right. Very easy, actually. That was, I thought it would have been a lot harder, but no. How the heck am I getting frenzy charges? What? Oh, Poacher's Mark. Okay.
before your emperor, you. Before the goddess of justice, you are
Okay, it's a decent amount of currency, I suppose.
our blessings. Embrace our gifts.
Trigger Word of Frost on kill.
For this
It's so cool. This change, huge. This is a huge quality of life. Being able to see what you get for enchantments. Love it. All right, Altar of Ascendancy. We are going Deadeye.
a woman can
Ascend.
world with a
So,
well-placed arrow.
I could get Rupturing. Actually, Rupturing doesn't work right now because you need critical strikes. Okay, well, Gathering wins. Okay, that's fine. That's still huge. Being able to attack faster is a big deal. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. No, my old boots have more resistance. Kind of need resistance is pretty bad right now.
Talakoda.
All right, so Act 3 is completed. We are now in Act 4. All right, let me grab. I love my new name. Christoph Champ. Oh wait, no, that's not Christoph. Where are you? I'm so confused. Fried Golem Arrow? Alright, let me take a quick wash and break, and we'll be right back and try and do a little bit of Act 4. Maybe we'll play for another 30-40 minutes, and I gotta go make dinner. So I'll be right back.